I ran for the Ward 7 seat, and to do that, there was a few things that I had to do. Number one, go to City Hall, draw the papers, get 25 approved signatures on the ballot. I waited for the last day with 3 hours left. I took the papers to people I knew that were home and actually got 28 signatures in 2 hours. My poor wife didn't even know I was running until I asked her to sign the papers and told her we would talk later. Number two, make up a letter for the citizens of Ward 7, tell them who I am, what I'm doing, and why. This also means going to hundreds of doors, some people who I had never met, and some people I've already seen. I spent weeks doing this, leaving work early, taking time from family on weekends, even missing a Patriots game or two. That is part of what had to be done in order to win, so I knew I had to do it. Number three, I had to order 50 signs and spend time away from family and friends to put them out and do nightly babysitting on my signs because, of course, some of mine were missing for a few weeks in a row. Number four, last but not least, the day of voting. Of course, your hopes are high and you hope you get enough to win. After another day off from work from 7:15 a.m. to 8 p.m., you greet and talk to people from your ward. I had an absolute great time with Brock Energy, Rick Laveria, and laughed with David Flood, Jim Emerson, Dennis Angel, Joanne Toomey, and Pat Whitehurst when she arrived. When all was said and done, I waited until the votes were counted and found out I had lost. Mike Reddy looked at me and said, "You lost by 120. And I said, "Yep, 120. He looked at me and said, "Not bad, Bill, for the first time running against David Flood, who had been there before. It wasn't bad." And I said, "Thank you," and I headed home. Now, the reason why I bring this up, the answer is easy. Now that the Ward 7 seat is empty, roughly 100 days into a 2-year term, I will lose again to Mike Reddy, who did none of the steps that I had to do. Do I blame Mike for not running for the Ward 7 seat? Absolutely not. He had no intentions of running, but now is being appointed by our mayor for the seat. This is what I don't understand. At no time did anybody give me a criteria sheet that had to be met in order to have a seat on the council. Apparently the mayor feels we have too many freshman councilors to add one more. What if I had won the seat? Why is it different now? If I had received a call from the mayor to discuss this, I might have some answers for you, but I never got a call. The mayor told some councilors that he will not appoint me, so they might as well vote his way, elect Mike Reddy, and move on. The mayor has never asked me a thing. He knows nothing about me. I've been referred to as a puppet because my father is on the DDC, the Downtown Development Commission. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I've been referred to as being on the other side during the election. I've also heard that because I have an R after my name, Republic. At one time or another, every council member was or currently is a rookie councilor. Heck, our mayor is a rookie mayor. I did my steps I were asked, and now I want is a shot for what I work for. Council members, please do not be pressured or forced to do something you don't want. You have used your voice on a recent mayor's appointment, and I ask you to do it again. The council does everything for the best of the city, not for personal or private agendas. Everything I did, what was expected of me, and I did it in a positive and professional way. Remember, Mayor, some of your voters voted for me as well. I fully understand this is how the charter reads, and is your guiding go by, but it does not mean just pick a friend. All of the votes cast for myself and Pat Whitehurst were all for naught. The voters are not being heard, and that is why I have a problem. Thanks for your time, and remember, Mayor, positive and professional.